lesson in the Guitar and Music Institute series of beginner guitar videos. We're going to talk about the 12-bar blues today, which is a vital chord progression that any budding rock or blues musician needs to know about. And it's based around 3 chords. We mentioned these in an earlier lesson: A5, D5 and E5. So open position power chords. So as the name would suggest, the 12-bar blues is a chord progression lasting 12 bars, and it's really the basis of all modern and pop music. So we're going to first of all have a little chat about counting beats, which is absolutely essential, because if we're going to do 12 bars, you need to know how to count beats for 12 bars. So we're going to use we can use just T. We can say T, T. In fact, no, we can just use counting. Let's just use, so we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to constitute a bar. With the right hand here, I'm just going downstroke for each stroke of the chord. So if the beat's getting tapped out there, what I'm doing with my plectrum is I'm playing what you would maybe count as coffee, 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 coffee. And we can also say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... We're going to do this to count out, first of all, 4 bars of A. So let's try that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So what I've counted out there is 4 bars of the A5 chord. So there's your first 4 bars, your 12-bar blues. You're now going to move to D5 and you're going to do 2 bars. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then we're going to come back to the A5 again. We're going to do another 2 bars. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then once again. So there's the first 8 bars of the 12. 4 bars of A or A5, 2 bars of D5, 2 bars of A5 again. So you've got 4 bars to go. The progression is going to speed up a wee bit now because you're going to only be on the chords for 1 bar. So E5, 1, 2, 3, 4. D5, another 1 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is bar 11. Now for bar 12, what I'd like you to do, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just going to let that ring out, because it helps you to just realise you're at the end of the 12-bar progression. You want to try to memorise this progression. There are different forms of the 12-bar blues. This is just one example. Again, we've got supporting materials you can take a wee look at to find other examples of 12-bar blues. You could even try and make your own one up. So let's go through all the 12 bars, starting with A5, and you can try to play along to this after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 2, 3 and 4, 3, 2, 4. Get ready to change for bar 5 to D5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Back to A. 2, 3, 4. This is the 8th bar. Now we're going to move a bar at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 11, back to A. Bar 12, let it ring out. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your 12-bar blues. Now, what the kind of rhythm that I was doing there is known in music as a straight rhythm. There's another kind of rhythm that's very important for blues music. It's called a swing rhythm. It's a little bit more bouncy. Sounds like something you maybe want to bob your head along a wee bit more to. You find a lot of music is swung. So our 8th, or the rhythms that we're using, are going to sound a bit like this. The counting's exactly the same. The beat doesn't change. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, third bar. 2, 3, 4, and then the fourth bar. It's going to play through the 12 bars with a swing rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and back to the A. 5, 2 and 3 and 4. Plectrum's always been downstroke. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Back to the A5 chord, and once again, bar 12, 2, 3, 4. I just want you to ring out. So there's the 12 bar blues demonstrated with both what we would call a straight rhythm and a swing rhythm as well. You need to know that, memorize that progression. 4 bars of A, 2 bars of D, 2 bars of A, that's your first 8 bars. A bar of E, a bar of D, a bar of A, and bar 12, the final bar, let that E just ring out. So, happy practicing.